Live from the Rock Ridge Broadcasting Room at Rock Ridge High School, this is Rock Ridge Rundown.
Good morning, I'm Jack.
And I'm Melina.
And this is your Rock Ridge Rundown. Rock Ridge Rundown is your weekly news broadcast put together by the Journalism 1 and 2 classes. Today is Friday, May 24th, and we hope your morning is going well. We have several stories to get to this morning, so let's get right into it.
Senior government students visited the St. Louis County Courthouse in Virginia on May 16th. Students met with local judges, prosecutors, lawyers, law enforcement, and court staff. Members of the court explained their roles and experiences in the legal system. The major takeaway from the court staff is that they all find their professions very rewarding because they get to help the community. Students also witnessed an electronic detection canine from the Hibbing Police Department, which is one of 3 in the entire state. This type of police canine has become more valuable in the age of digital technology and human trafficking. Seniors got a taste of how courtrooms operate when they served on a jury during a mock trial. They heard arguments in a hypothetical case and then handed down a verdict. Lastly, students got to tour some of the detention facilities, including evidence lockers, interrogation rooms, and the DWI processing center. Anyone interested in a profession in the justice system should contact the courthouse, as all of the staff said that they would be more than willing to help any potential students considering law or law enforcement.
The school is putting on an all-night grad party for the seniors after graduation on May 31st. There will be games and activities for the seniors to participate in. Max Williams is a senior here at Rock Ridge who plays basketball and participates in track. He is a good role model for the underclassmen, and he keeps his grades up and participates in other school events. Max says, "I'm excited for the all-night grad party, and I'm going to try all the games and activities." He also said, "If there's a blackjack table, I will be spending most of my time there." Hopefully the seniors will have a fun time and have a great night to remember.
As our school year comes to an end, we like to look back on some of the moments we had this year. Most people tend to look back into a yearbook to see all the fun memories and events that occurred over the year. We would like to say a special thanks to our yearbook team and the editors. We were able to speak with some of the students in the yearbook team, and they all said that they had really enjoyed this year and the class as a whole. "The class was a lot of fun and a new experience for me," said junior Tyler Vidmar. Our Rock Ridge Ridgeline staff will be distributing yearbooks to those who purchased them today during lunch. If you have any questions where they will be handed out, or if you can still purchase one, you can email Mrs. Greenlee. As of 8 a.m. this morning, there were 13 books still left for purchase. After the short break, we will be back with your weekend forecast.
Hi, I'm Maria Berlin, and this is what we're expecting the weather to be like for this weekend and next week. Today we're seeing a 60% chance of rain with the temperatures at a low of 43 and a high of 55. Saturday we're expecting partly cloudy skies with a low at 38 and the high of 65. Sunday we're expecting cloudy skies with a low at 45 and the high at 65. Monday and Tuesday we're still seeing cloudy skies with Monday's temperatures at a low of 44 and the high at 62. And Tuesday's at a low of 43 and a high of 58. Wednesday, we're seeing a change to sunny skies with a low at 41 and the high at 65. Thursday and Friday, we're back to cloudy skies, unfortunately, with Thursday at a low of 44 and a high of 68, and Friday at a low of 52 and a high of 69. That's all I have for you this week. After this short break, we'll be back with Sports with Stingleby.
Oh golly gee, this year flew by and I feel like I missed a lot. I barely remember it.
If only there was a way for us to remember.
Now there is with the Rock Ridge Yearbook. The Rock Ridge Yearbook rivals many of its earlier designs and is a perfect book for taking trips down memory lane.
This is cool and all, but it seems a little outdated.
Do you have anything newer?
We do. If you're watching this ad right now, you can get one free sneak peek at the new yearbook.
Really? Wow! That's amazing!
You can buy your new yearbook off of JostensYearbooks.com. They're $90. There are 40 yearbooks left. First come, first.
And now for
Sports with Stingleby!
Tom.
Yahoo! Welcome back, sports fans. I'm Tim Stingleby, Tom Stingleby's long-lost brother. The year may be about to close, but we still have some sports stories to get to. The Rockridge boys and girls track team competed in the Iron Range Conference track meet at their home track on Tuesday, May 14th. The boys went into the meet with high expectations to win for their third year in a row. The meet started off with the boys team singing the national anthem. Then the boys began total domination, placing top 3 in 16 out of 18 events and winning by 100 points. The girls were in a close one down to the end. They had one team to beat in the final race and they pulled it off for the win, making them back-to-back IRC champs. Continuing on with the Rockridge boys track team has had a great season while winning multiple meets and athletes setting countless PRs. They have sections coming up next week and are anticipating to send runners and relays to the state meet on June 6th through 8th. Good luck to the boys track team on sections, and we hope to see you qualified for many events for state. This year, the Rockridge softball team has done very well and is having a great season. This is what one of their players had to say. Well, that sounds great. The softball team has been working hard during their section run over the last week. On Tuesday, they defeated Duluth-Denfeld with a score of 10-0 and moved on to play Cloquet yesterday. The Wolverines came out victorious, defeating the Lumberjacks 2-0. Sweet. Their next playoff game is on Tuesday, May 28th, against at 3:30 at Chisago Lakes. Let's wish the Rockridge softball team the best of luck. Also next week in Wolverine sports, boys baseball will be starting their playoffs. Brackets will be released soon. Girls golf also has sections on Tuesday. Boys and girls track teams will compete in the sections on Wednesday. Boys golf will compete in sections on Thursday. Boys tennis will be competing at state next week. Congratulations and good luck to all our athletes. Last night, my brother Tom made a surprise appearance at the 6th through 8th grade band concert to MC the evening's performances. It was fun seeing the smiles of his young fans. It's a shame, but that's all we have time for. I was absolutely ecstatic to be here. Catch you all next week.
Miss Ellefson's Iron Range history class went on a field trip on Wednesday. They went to the Hibbing Historical Society where they got to learn about the history of Hibbing and how it relates to the early Iron Range towns. Then they made a stop at the new Mine View in Hibbing. The building isn't open yet, but the views there are still great. They also stopped at the Minnesota Discovery Center for a ride on the trolley and a tour of the museum. Feedback from the students says it was cool, and the things they see in real life and the things they talked about in class. Their final destination was the old synagogue in Virginia. The synagogue has been restored and used as a Jewish history museum and performance venue. This field trip was really cool, and the class made the best out of the rainy weather.
Now that the year is winding down to an end, we thought it would be perfect to talk about one of our best clubs we have, DECA. Not only did they go to state, but they made a lot of money selling bubblers this year. So we wanted to interview one of their salesmen, Tristan Peterson. Tristan said, "Yeah, I would encourage others to join DECA. It is a great learning experience and it lets you be creative and learn improvisation. My favorite memory from DECA was when I failed an interview because the judge was too distracted by my hands. If DECA seems like something for you, talk to Mr. Hammer about joining it and remember to stay fierce, Rockridge."
Human Anatomy and Physiology is one of the many CIS classes offered here at Rockridge. The class is extremely beneficial to anyone interested in entering a profession in the medical field. Lately, the class has been dissecting animals and comparing them to the human body to find out similarities and differences. The animals that have been dissected include a fetal pig and shark. Yes, you heard that right, a baby shark. During the dissection, students have to identify the gender of the animal and identify organs and explain the function and purpose, which can be somewhat difficult when the animals have organs and parts that are unique to them. If you are interested in a healthcare career, take human anatomy. Even if you don't get the college credit, it is still worth it.
This week's Wolverines of the Week are junior Alyssa Hendrickson, sophomore Gus Mackey, and freshman Kira Misquita Shimmer. Alyssa's activities include Leo's Club, Web, and working. Her hobbies are reading, drawing, and hanging out with friends, and her favorite classes are science and history. Gus's activities include tennis, and his hobbies include hunting, fishing, and hanging out with his friends. His favorite class is Mrs. Luska's World History class. Kira's activities include choir. Her hobbies are art, puzzles, reading, and organizing, and her favorite class is earth science.
That's all we have time for today. Tune in next Thursday at 8:30 a.m. to catch the final episode of the Rock Ridge Rundown for the 2024 school year. Thank you and have a great weekend.